Good morning everybody, we're going to begin. I hope you're all fit and well this morning. Welcome to it. It's kind of a test class, but it's also for all of you to do and enjoy this morning. We're going to do some beginners Pilates, so feel free to take your shoes and socks off, find yourself a place, a mat if you've got one. You may want to use a rolled up towel or a yoga block if you have one as well. That's up to you, that's totally fine. But we're going to start by standing up. I'm going to talk you through the basic Pilates principles, and then we're going to get down onto the floor and we'll get working from there. Remember to take things at your own pace. If you feel any pain, that's bad pain, please stop. We're not looking to change anything today, we're just looking to work with our bodies the way they are. Okay, enjoy. Alright everybody, so find your space, take your feet hip distance, brace your core and take your shoulders away from your ears. Soften your knees and think about your pelvis. I want you to pull the pelvis through so you're drawing it upwards. I want you now to think about pulling the pelvis backwards and drawing back. So my pelvis goes behind and my bottom sticks out. I want you to think about drawing the pelvis forwards. Now your head will be straight on. Pull up and then pull back. And then find your central position, which is somewhere in the middle. Okay. Draw the abdomen in, bring the belly button back, right up tight, and lift your chest. One hand goes on your rib cage, one hand goes on your lower back. We're going to do the first principle of Pilates, which is called lateral breathing. We're going to inhale through the nose, and we're going to exhale out through the mouth. Let's begin. Inhale and out through the mouth. Continue with this. Do a couple more. I want you to imagine that you're blowing out through a straw as you blow out, and you're expanding the rib cage as you breathe in. Fantastic. Okay. Lateral breathing is a key principle of Pilates, and it's what we're going to practice quite a lot today with all of the moves that we do. Don't worry if you don't get it first time, it will take a bit of getting used to. So we're going to start by softening our knees, think about pulling that pelvis up, bracing the abdominals, and we're going to begin with an inhale to prepare, and as we exhale, we're going to do a half squat and slide the hands down our thighs. So we're going to check that our toes are in front of our knees, our chest is lifted, and then we're going to inhale to prepare and exhale to stand. Any lower back issues, don't go down as low. Let's go again. Inhale to prepare, exhale, drop and hold. Now check your knees are forwards, check your shoulders are forwards, and check your pelvic floor is pulled up. We're going to bring the hands in and onto our thighs. Inhale to prepare, exhale to stand. We're going to continue with this, and this is a modification for you. Inhale to prepare, exhale to drop. Now your hands go forwards and you're holding an imaginary football. So we're not wide, we're not too close together, we're about head distance apart. So keep your toes forwards, brace your abdominals, keep breathing. Inhale to prepare, exhale to stand. So we're going to keep going. Inhale to prepare, exhale and hold. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop. Pull the pelvic floor up, brace the core, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale to stand. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, stand. So we've warmed up the hips, the knees, the thighs, and a little bit of the quads. We're going to brace the abs, we're going to warm up the upper body, and your shoulders and your chest. So hips stay forwards, chest lifted. Inhale, exhale, lift arms to sides, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, twist. Now, if you notice, my arms aren't moving. They're staying still. Stay here. Inhale, exhale, front. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale, exhale, twist. So you stay there, but just check your knee placement. Your knees are forwards. Inhale, exhale, front. Okay? Now if this is too dynamic for you, you can have your hands on your hips. We're going to sink our knees a little bit further, brace our core. Inhale, exhale, twist. Hold there. Inhale, exhale, forwards. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, forwards. Come up to standing. All right, we're going to combine two moves here and we're going to come down to the mat for the first time. So, you've got your first option, which will be just a roll down and you'll stay in position, or you can roll down and come down to plank. The option is yours. I will show you all of your choices. So I'm going to turn to face the camera for a second, pull the abs in, so literally pull in tight at the tummy, shoulders back, and you're going to imagine that your spine is a piece of wallpaper peeling off a wall, vertebrae by vertebrae. So we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, chin nod, and we're going to come down very, very carefully and slowly. And we're going to hold. So your knees aren't locked out. Hands drop. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale. Come up really, really slowly. Now you can stay with that, or for those of you that want to join me, we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, chin nod, slowly down, and you can either hold, or you can walk forward to plank, and you can hold in plank, drop down to your knees, or it's up to you. Head stays in line with the neck, shoulders and hips in line with each other. Inhale to prepare, exhale, walk back, and very slowly by vertebrae, come up to standing. Okay, you're going to do that 2 more times and I'm going to talk you through it. So inhale to prepare, exhale, chin nod, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, and either hold or walk your hands forward to plank, shoulders above your hands, brace your core, hold in plank, inhale to prepare, exhale, walk back up, and then slowly come up to standing. So if you've not been going down to plank, come down onto your knees this time. So inhale to prepare, exhale, chin nod. come down to your knees. And if everybody comes back to half child's pose, so my bottom's not all the way back and my arms aren't all the way forwards. So this is not a dynamic move, we're just sitting back into our heels slightly. Bring your shoulders down and lift your chest. Begin to warm up the lower back a little bit more and the glutes. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to come up, we're going to do some core stability, work the back, work the bottom, and we're also going to work the shoulders and our coordination. So you've always got the option with my classes to do the first lower alternative or to take it a little bit higher. So watch the first one. I come into a position called tabletop. My knees are directly underneath my hips and my knees are hip distance apart. I brace my core. I make sure my shoulders and hands are in line with each other and that my back is flat. My head is in line with my neck. I inhale to prepare, and when I exhale, I extend both arms and legs at leg out. I point my toe. Now my arm is straight, my leg is straight, and it comes no higher than my bottom. I'm then going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'll come back down to tabletop. We're going to repeat that on the other side. I'm going to give you a lower option as well. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift the arm and the leg. But your option is just your arm. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come back down. Okay, inhale to prepare. Exhale. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Okay, focus on your breathing. Pull your abdominals up to the back of your spine. Focus on pulling your pelvic floor up. And keep your movement slow and controlled. Nice work. Okay, come back to half child's pose. Sink back. Now, one of the hardest parts with any holistic class is the space that you have to manage. We're not used to silence, we're not used to not talking. So I'm going to do the first few moves and then I will stop talking, focus on your breathing and your abdominals. Okay. From here, we're going to do a different move. Alright, so we're going to work our lower back, but it's important that you keep your head down. So, you're going to come to the floor, take your bottom, relaxed, feet slightly apart, and your head goes down. My hands will stay by my shoulders. I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to lift and hold. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, lift and hold. Inhale, exhale, release. Keep going with this. And I want you to think about pulling the pelvic floor up, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, and bracing your core. Nice work. Two more. And last one. Hold. And release. Gently come back into half child's pose and sink back down. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is going to involve us coming over onto our backs. So what I'd like you to think about is I'd like you to think about finding a comfortable position and keeping your ears away from your shoulders. So we're going to come round onto our backs. We're going to keep our knees hip distance apart. We're going to point our toes and we're going to lift our chest. Sorry, Martin, could you turn the music down just a tiny bit? Is that all right? Thanks, please. All right, so from here, we're going to roll back to the floor. We will have a neutral curve in the spine. It's on the wall, sorry. And my head will be facing forwards. So from here, I'm going to bring my feet slightly closer to my bottom, and I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to slowly bring my hips up to bridge. So I'm not bringing my hips right up or dropping them down, and my knees aren't apart. They're facing forwards, my head faces forwards, and I keep my shoulders away from my ears. And we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're slowly going to come back down to the floor. So your option for this is to have your hands either by your sides, or inhale, and as you exhale, extend the hands over your head and hold. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back down. Nice work. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands come over the head. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back down. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands over the head and come back down. Okay, we're going to modify that. You can stay with that if you want to, but you've got the option to raise one leg as we go. So I'll show you and you will alternate feet. Inhale, lift and point. Now if you look, my bottom is lifted and my knee is no higher than the other knee. It's not lifted up. Hold and release. So I want you to imagine that you've got water pistols on your hips and you are aiming up. You don't want to be tipping to the side. So lift up and hold. This will be challenging on the supporting leg. And come back down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. We're going to hold a little bit longer this time. Try not to use your hands to really support you. Just have them there for basic stability. And come back down. And lift. And release. Well done. So we've worked our shoulders, abs, back, glutes, and a little bit of our thighs. We're going to come around onto our sides now. Now you've got an option here. I should have made it a bit clearer at the beginning, but next time if you want to, you can have a rolled up towel, or if you've got a yoga block, you might choose to use a yoga block. I don't need one, but for some people they find it more comfortable. So your body is going to be in a complete straight line. Knees aren't forwards, feet aren't back, body in a complete straight line, toes are pointed, that's important. Okay, so my toes are in line with my shoulders. I'm going to extend my body and my arm all the way down. Now I want you to check that your hip is stacked on top of your other hip, okay? And that your shoulder is on top of the other shoulder. So we're not leaning forwards, we're not leaning back. When you feel confident with that, pop your hand in front of you just as some stability, and gently roll your hip forward just about a centimetre, just to slightly off balance you. Head forwards. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to lift, and we're going to pulse on the out breath. So you should hear yourself. So we're going to stay with this, and your ankles are directly above each other. We're fatiguing our adductor, and we're working our glute. So this should start to give you a little bit of a burn shortly. Don't panic, that's perfectly normal if you're new to this. If you find this too easy and you want to increase your challenge, take your arm over your head, but be careful not to let that top leg drift backwards, because then you wouldn't be working your core anymore and you would be compromising the work that you're doing. Keep pulsing. Nice work. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Flex your foot. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the foot forwards, keeping it lifted. Inhale, exhale, come back. Inhale, exhale, come forward. This is your lower option. You're working your glutes, you're working your hamstring, you're working your soleus. Inhale, exhale, come forwards. Now you'll want to roll forwards, but you need to hold the tummy firm and come back. Give me one more. Inhale, exhale, come forwards, pull the pelvic floor up and come back. Nice work. I hope you're all doing this and not sitting at home with a cup of tea, just saying. All right, so come round, back onto your back, and I'm turning my head to the side so you can hear me, but your head will be facing forwards. That's really important. We've got modifications of the 100. So you're going to brace your core, pull your pelvic floor up, and you're going to have your knees hip distance apart. You're going to inhale, you're going to lift up your shoulders, working your abs, and your hands will stay close to your body, facing downwards. You're going to pat for 5 as you inhale, pat for 5 as you exhale, lifting your hands up. Now your option is to have your feet lifted, but they mustn't be here. They need to be directly above your hips. So we're going to inhale, exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to keep going. What's important is that your breathing is controlled. You're not holding your breath, and that your hands are close to your body. Lift up your shoulders and look forward. I hope you're keeping going. And if this is too challenging, just bring your feet back down to the floor. If your neck starts to get tired, have a little rest and come back in when you can. So keep going with the patting down of the hands. And then we come back up. Nice work. So we're not lifting and jerking our shoulders, we're staying static. Keep going. Keep breathing. Nice work. So give me a couple more. Fantastic. And your last one. And release it off into full body stretch. Enjoy the stretch. Point your toes. Take your arms above your head. And in your own time, come up and change sides. So unfortunately, when we do one leg, we have to do the other leg. So I've kept things quite straightforward today. We can modify this a little bit the next time if you want to. Feedback would be good. Tell me how hard you want it. Tell me if you want some easier options. It's all good. We're all at different places. So, straight line, head down, hand in front or overhead. I've got a sort of tight shoulder, so I'm not going to do overhead this time. Hips stacked, point toes, and pulse. Nice work. So remember to breathe and don't let that leg drift backwards. Don't let that leg drift forward. Keep pulsing. Fabulous. I'm sure you're all looking your best and you're working really hard. Nice work. So pull your abs in as you're going. Squeeze your glutes. Keep pulsing. This is when you start to feel the build-up of lactic acid. And that's okay. You might get cramp in your calf. If you do, just flex your toe. And I want you to hold, flex your foot, inhale, exhale, hold. So we're trying not to touch down, we're keeping up, and come back. Inhale, exhale, hold, and come back. Inhale, exhale, hold, modification, and come back. Keep the abs braced and hips up. Inhale, exhale, hold. Harder option is with your arm up. And come back. Nice work. Okay, last tiny bit of abdominals before we finish off. So you've got choices here. Whenever you lift your feet up off the floor, it automatically presses your spine into the floor. So if that doesn't feel comfortable for you, keep your feet down. You've got a gap between your chin and your chest, and your shoulders are away from your ears. Option number one is with elbows back, okay? You lift up and you extend 1 foot away and hold. Inhale, exhale, center, keeping your shoulders lifted. Inhale, exhale, hold. So my knee stays directly above my hip. I extend that bottom leg out and hold. My shoulders stay lifted. Inhale, exhale, hold. Come back. Inhale, exhale, hold. Come back and release it off. Breathe. Come back up, shoulders up, elbows back. Imagine you've got a glass of wine on each elbow, so you don't want to drop that. Keep it back, head back, knees up. Inhale, exhale, hold. Remember your lower option is with your foot down. And come back. Inhale, exhale, hold. Brace that core. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And release it off. Okay, every Pilates class ends with a stretch, a progressive stretch of some sort. So today we're going to stretch our hamstrings. So keep your shoulders away from your ears and you will continue to look up. So, pretty important, you keep you stay on your right or your left leg and you know which one you're on. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to push your right leg foot to the ceiling. So you can hold behind your thigh, or if you're really, really flexible, hold behind your calf, but your idea is to keep your shoulders on the floor. Now, what I don't want you to do is to bend that knee or to unflex that foot. Keep your knee straight and your foot flexed. I want you to inhale, exhale and bring the leg forward, closer to you. And release it off. Other leg. So what you've got to think about is 60 seconds is a progressive stretch. 8 to 10 seconds is a maintenance stretch. So we're looking to elongate the muscles. This is really good for anybody who runs, anybody who does weights, anybody who does lots of cardio. Inhale, exhale. And release it off. Okay, come up to sitting. Cross your knees. And we're just going to finish off. Shoulders down. Abs engaged. With an inhale in. And an out breath through your mouth. Continue your breathing for a couple more. And I want you to give yourself a really big well done for today's class. Any questions, comments or feedback, please let us know. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you very much.